Breaking news, Nigerians. Gunmen abduct Kaba Bunu local government caretaker chairman in Kogi State. Guys, it was learned that Barrister Zacchaeus Dari Michael, the caretaker chairman CTC of the Kaba Bunu local government area of Kogi State, has been reportedly abducted by unknown gunmen suspected to be kidnappers. It was learned that Michael was abducted alongside some of his aides on Kaba Okene Road on Friday evening along the Kaba Okene Expressway in the state. Michael is reportedly contesting for the chairmanship of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC in the local government ahead of the Kogi State Council polls slated for October 19, 2024. Michael had attended a meeting in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital, before his abduction. The kidnappers, who were reportedly heavily armed, shot sporadically at the vehicle of the caretaker committee chairman before capturing him and other members of his entourage. Guys, you see, this case of kidnapping has become rampant. Not only the poor are falling victims, but also those in power, those in government, public office holders are also falling victims of, kidnappers. And now it has finally gotten to the turn of this Kaba local government caretaker committee chairman. This is coming as it was reported in Delta State that a former commissioner was abducted by gunmen. And it also seems that her own case was that of a kidnap case because she was abducted, I beg your pardon, and her security aides were killed. The security aides attached to her were killed in the process of her abduction. This happened in Delta State, Asaba. Now, this is happening in Kogi State. It seems that these kidnappers are now targeting high-ranking officials, those in governments in Nigeria. So, guys, the issue of kidnapping is a very sensitive matter. That is why Nigerians are protesting that the government should look into insecurity. If the country is secured enough, people won't be facing this crisis of kidnapping here and there on a daily basis. No. Now, who knows how much they would demand for the release of this council caretaker chairman that they've adopted? Who knows? And the security agencies, before they would finish their investigation, I'm sure the family must have run around to raise money to secure his release. And then kidnapping becomes a blooming business in northern Nigeria and also in Nigeria at large. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Now, let's take few reactions from Nigerians. It seems that this is another family affair. We should let them be. Well, I hope you know that the kidnappers would be going after those irresponsible public office holders so that they would know their duties. After the governor bragged in Kogi State that he mounted CCTV everywhere and he is monitoring from control room in government house, look at what is now waiting for them. Now, wow, everything about Nigeria is funny. That's how it's supposed to be. Kidnappers should leave those that are struggling to eat and follow our politicians. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Well, I must say, these cases of kidnapping, it's a terrible one. But irrespective of who is kidnapped, no one should be kidnapped, because the torture they face, the trauma they face, it's unexplainable, it's unimaginable. The trauma they may be going through, whether you're a public office holder or not. That is why Nigerians are protesting for good governance. Because if there is good governance, there would be no need for people going into this kidnapping business. Because I'm sure these are the handwork of some jobless youths jobless person. They said, except this man has some misunderstanding with some persons as a politician, and they want to get back at him. They decided to kidnap him. Nobody knows the root cause of his kidnap, but we just heard that he has been kidnapped in Kogi State. Nobody knows the cause of his kidnap and why he was kidnapped, but we just heard he was kidnapped. So everything, you know, it's also involved. He might have had a lot of enemies that wants to get back, or that wants to get back at him for one reason or the other. But then, where was the security agencies when all these acts happened? When they kidnapped him and forcefully took him to another location, where were the security agencies? So this country needs the intervention of God Almighty to make it better, because we have a lot of ills in the society that needs to be addressed. And the president, who claimed he's trying his best, is not trying enough, because Nigerians expected a whole lot better. But Tinubu has failed to meet with the expectations of Nigerians. That is why the people are protesting. The issue of insecurity, kidnapping, we see this on a daily basis. Nobody knows who will be their next target. Nobody knows who will be next. Everybody is just praying to God for safety. It's not easy to live in Nigeria, knowing fully well that you will be sleeping with your eyes, one eye open and one eye closed, because you don't know where the next attack will come from. You don't know what will happen in the next minute. Everybody is always security conscious. Everybody is always on alert to know what's happening around them. Now, this is so unfortunate. This is coming days after we heard what happened in Delta State. And we are yet to get intel on the Delta State reports of this former commissioner that was abducted by unknown gunmen in Delta State, killing 2 security aides in the process, which is quite unfortunate. And I know that they may make their demands, but then it's so unfortunate. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.